In the previous class, we have discussed about the IP, IPv4 and IPv6. We have to move ahead. How exactly your internet is going to be used? What are the different types of protocols we are going to use for different operations? You might have come across these protocols, but have you come across the port numbers of them? What is the port number we are going to use? We are connecting our mobiles, laptops, systems, or other devices to the internet, and we will be performing different operations like I need to access an email, I need to access a website, I need to upload a file, I need to download a file. Okay, so to perform them, we cannot use only one protocol. Different protocols will support different operations. The protocol names which is given here, most popular is HTTP, FTP. Even beyond that one, we are having so many other protocols also. Any other protocol name you can mention? What are the other protocol names you have come across? One is HTTP. Heard about HTTP? No? Yes or no? What is HTTP? What is the purpose of that? What is the purpose of HTTP? Why we are using HTTP? Why we are using HTTP? Why we have to use HTTP? What is the functionalities of HTTP? Any answer? You give any answer. It is right or wrong, don't hesitate. To access any web portal, I want to access a web portal. So, .com or .org, .in, any web portal if you want to access, that will be accessed through your hypertext transfer protocol. The name itself is telling that one hypertext will be transferred. Hypertext will be transferred using this particular protocol itself. Any web access you want to do, any network to be connected, any portal you want to connect, you are going to use HTTP. There are two different types are there. One is HTTP and one is HTTPS. What is the difference between them? One is secure. How exactly it is secured? How? You say it is secure. Okay, I accept it. What are the features which is added over there? One is HTTP. Our college website is HTTP only. It is not HTTPS. Sure. Our college website is HTTP only. It is not HTTPS. But the same thing when you want to access some other banking web portals. My bank is HDFC or SBI. All of them are HTTPS only. It comes over there because financial transactions are there. Any financial transaction you want to do, it should be secured. It should be secured. If it is not secured, your data can be accessed by anyone, your account number can be accessed by anyone where you can access the money. So, two different types of protocols to access the web portals. One is HTTP, that is hypertext transfer protocol. Other one is HTTPS, that is secured socket layer. Secured socket layer will use there, and where you are going to protect your web portal. So, based on that, TCP suite consists of, or TCP IP consists of a number of application layer protocols. For example, HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, Telnet, and others. Other than this, for any other name? SNMP. Okay. Other than that, what is SNMP? DNS. DNS is what? What is it? Domain naming? It is not a protocol. DNS is not a protocol. Is it a protocol? Your SN? What is SNMP? Which management? Some management. Some management. Okay. Some management. It's some dash management protocol. Yes, dash management protocol. Okay. So we have SNMP, SMTP, HTTP, HTTPS, then FTP, okay, UDP, STCP, all those things. See, that is what where we are lagging. We know what it is, but we don't know why it is and how it is. That is where we are standing. Our standards are here only. Okay, we have to find, we have to reach what exactly is required in the industries. They will ask you what is SNMP? Where is the purpose? What is the purpose of SNMP? What is SMTP? SMTP. What is SMTP? Simple mail transfer protocol. I want to transfer some mail, an email. Website accessing is different. If I want to transfer a mail to somebody, okay, at that time we are going to use simple mail transfer protocol. Okay, okay. A port uses a protocol for sending and receiving messages. Obviously, what is the port number for HTTP? Port number for HTTP. What will be the port number? 80. Okay. Somebody is having party. 80. Only HTTP come across, other than other protocols not yet taught. Taught or not? HTTP, yes. What is the port number? 443. Okay. 443 is the HTTP, yes. HTTP is 80, HTTP is 443. Okay. We have come across FTP. What is the port number for FTP? Don't know. Fine. List of the port numbers, each type of the protocols, whatever I come across, whatever we generally use. Very frequently we are going to use that itself. I want to upload a file, I want to download a file from YouTube. Okay, video has to be downloaded, the video has to be uploaded. So I need to use FTP. Okay, YouTube accessing using HTTP we are going to access. But when you want to upload a video into YouTube, or you want to download from there, you are going to use a different protocol, that is FTP. In that also there are two types are there. In FTP, there are two operations. One is data port, other one is the control port or command port. Control or command will call that one. So either you can call it as a control port or you can call it as a command port itself. Because what happens now? Have you ever uploaded any video on your YouTube? Yes or no? No, I want to answer. Somebody told yes. Okay, good. Will it instantly listen here? Will it instantly upload into the YouTube? No. There should be some authentication. It should authenticate whether it is legal or illegal. Okay. So whatever the data you want, you cannot upload there itself. Because it needs to control. They have to control that one. Unnecessary information should not be uploaded. So we will be having a command port or control port, and we will be having the data port. Two different ports are there. One port is for controlling, other port is for commanding. One is 20, another is 21. Okay, 20 is for data port and 21 is for your command port itself. Similarly, SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol, port number is 25. Simple network management protocol, it is going to be 161, and DHCP, dynamic host configure. A host need to be configured dynamically. A new host has to be connected to the network. Okay, see now I have connected. We say yahoo.com is there. I connected to that particular network. So the host need to be configured. Who is the host who is connected to me? They have to be configured over there. So simple, dynamic host configure protocol will call that one. So whenever the new host is connected, the server will come to know that one, a new host is connected over there. So they have to be allocated. IP address need to be allocated. So you have to go for dynamic host configure protocol. So these are all the protocols, and they are in different port numbers. Okay. Moving ahead, HTTP. Now I've given you the what is different protocols, what are the different port numbers of all those protocols, what is the purpose of them also. Now we have to move on to HTTP. As you people said, HTTP is mainly having a port number called by default is 80. By default for your HTTP, for your HTTPS it is 443. Okay. So a web HTTP server listens to a port number 80 only. You should connect through 80 only and responds to the port 80 only. Either my system should be connected to the other system, which I should also connect to 80 only, and other system also should connect to 80 only. Either it will request from 80, it will respond to 80. Request operation also through the port number 80 only. Respond operation also is to port number 80 only. See, listen, last bench. I want to access svce.com, svcengg.com. I want to access a web port. So through port number 80 only, I am sending a request, and the SVC server, whichever the server is there, it will respond to the port number 80 only. Both request also will be through the 80, respond also is through the 80 only. Port number 80 is very fixed. That's why when I access that our local host 192.168.1.1 8090, okay, 8090 is what we are going to give. Correct? No? 192.168.1.1 local host. I want to know. So port number, I should know that one. 80. Generally, it will be port number should be 80. Okay. An HTTP port uses a URL like any URL. It may be .com, it may be .org, it may be .in. Any other one? .uk. Correct? Australian website you want to access, there are different extension. Okay, .in, Amazon.in, that is Indian. Okay, Yahoo.in, Indian only. Okay, education, edu.in. Education, if any education website is there, edu.in comes into picture. ac.in, academic.in. Okay, only .in will not be there. Either it may be academic.in, ac.in, or it may be edu.in, it may be org, organization. Okay, so different types of web portal will be there where you are going to have the domain name. The port number can be specified after the TLD. What do you mean by TLD? Top level domain. You can also mention the top domain, that is svcengg.com. After that one, you can mention the port number also. How it is? See here. Either you can give mheducation.com or you can give mheducation.com:80. Both are same only. Okay, where using port number 80, I am accessing that one. Now we will try it out. mheducation.com. I'm not sure. In front of you only, I'm trying it out. Something is coming. MH Education, because the textbook which is given to you is published by McGraw-Hill, Tata McGraw-Hill. Okay. Okay, I'll do one thing with :80. I'll do. Good. It's leading to the .com only. Even though you're giving 80, it's giving .com only, it's going for that one. See here. Clearly it is mentioned HTTPS. It's not HTTP, it's HTTPS. It is secure. Okay. So now I'll try to access svcengg.com. Okay, something is showing. It's not showing. D-lista. Okay, very good. edu.in.com is not available, edu.in is there. So it's not showing it's secured or not. It's not showing secured or not, it's showing secured here. Lock, unlock will be there. So you have to know that one. Let us not waste much time on that. HTTP over secure socket layer. Secure, that is SSL, secure socket layer, where we are going to have the HTTPS. For example, the same thing has been given. I can copy and paste it where you are going to get a secured one. How we did that one, MH education, like that only you are going to HTTPS you are going to get. So this is example. Excuse me. Okay, we know what is HTTP, what is HTTPS. We should know what is the features, important features of HTTP and also HTTPS. Basically, HTTP is a standard protocol for requesting a URL defined web page resource. Okay, it's a your request, and for sending a response to the web server. You can request and also you can respond. An HTTP client requests, he is going to request, I am a client, I want to access svceng.edu.in, or I want to access like yahoo.com, or I want to access gmail.com or google.com. So I am sending a request. Have you come across that header format, HTTP request header format, HTTP response header format? Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm talking with respect to the IoT subject. It's a general subject. I thought in CN you might have learned that one. In CN, computer networks. Yes or no? No. See, as we have studied IPv4 header format, IPv6 header format, okay, I want to access one web page. If I want to access one web page, I will be giving that web page name, google.com I am giving. From my system, we should go to a server and request for the google.com, and google.com has to appear on the screen. That is what is required. But how it is sending? As soon as you enter the google.com in your web, this one browser, in a browser, a packet is going to be created. Packet, the format of the packet. There it will show that one, the header format, from which IP address this request has come, where exactly it should go, and what is the request. Everything one after the other is shown. How you are having IPv4 format, that is header format, like that only, almost similar to that one. Your request, HTTP request header format will be there. Similarly, HTTP response header format also will be there. I'll just show you that how exactly it looks into. See, I just gave google.com, it went and it just responded also. Now I'll give HTTP header. This is how it looks. HTTP request header means what and all you have sent from your end. It's a request. Similarly, there is a response also comes from the other end. The server will send you the response. HTTP what you have requested, it's going to get the response also. Response has not been given here. Yeah, some response. It will show you which type of protocol you're using, what type of protocol, everything is going to give the list. Taking time. Okay. So there is a request, there is a response. an HTTP client request for an HTTP server on the internet and the server responds by sending the response. It's going to respond. How I got google.com, that is a response. I send google.com, I send a request, immediately from the server I got the response from that one. The response may be with or without applying a process. Sometimes it may not apply the process. By default in my system only the image will be there, that image is going to show. Even though sometimes if you don't have the internet, it will show you the image. Okay. HTTP is a stateless protocol. That is why we'll say it's a stateless. No need to go to the server and get back. Basically, HTTP is a file transfer like protocol. Basically, it is file transfer. We use more efficiently than the FTP because in FTP, we have to give a certain commands. In FTP, you should give a certain command, but in HTTP, no need to give the certain commands over there. Directly, you give the URL, you're going to get back. That is established. Then the communication established between the two systems just to retrieve the specified file. On the other hand, HTTP is very simple. There are no commands like overrides. That is the feature. Some of the important features are that one, client is requesting and the server is responding. Client will be sending just a URL and it will go there and you are going to fetch that one. It is almost similar to FTP, but it's a stateless. FTP is a stateful. FTP is stateful, HTTP is stateless. So we don't have to give extra commands compared to your FTP. That is some of the important features. Other than those things, HTTP protocol is a very light and thus speedy as compared to other protocols. Compared to your FTP, compared to your FTP, HTTP is very fast. HTTP is able to transfer any type of data to a client provided it is capable of handling that data. So what happens? Listen. HTTP is capable to handle any type of data. That means, see here, I have just given HTTP. I am able to get all this information. If I give something like HTTP request header, I am able to get all images, videos, shopping, news, one more. Means different types of data, any type of data you can access over there. The HTTP protocol is based on the object-oriented programming system, that is OOPS. Methods are applied to object identification. Following features have been included from HTTP 1.0 and 1.1 version onwards. That is multimedia file can be done. MMEs, multi-purpose internet mail extension, all those things. Now, this is very important with respect to HTTP. What and all you can perform using your HTTP? Get is the very first information from the client side. From the client side is you want to get something. I am requesting, get me this. So get is a method from the client side. Get is a method from the client side. Post. From the other end, it's going to post it. Whatever you are requesting, it's going to post that one. Header of that one. Connect. It should connect to a particular portal. Put. I want to put something. I want to put something. Delete. You can delete it. Trace. You can also trace where exactly it is available. Some options. So what are the HTTP header I have shown in that header? It was showing all these values. Get, post, head, connect, put. So 8 HTTP specified methods and extension methods included in HTTP 1.1 version onwards. The HTTP specific methods are these. A provision of user authentication exists besides the basic authentication. User authentication also very, very important. Who is the person who is accessing this? It should know the IP address and that IP address will be stored. I am accessing google.com. You may be accessing google.com. Some other unknown person is accessing google.com. So identification is very, very important. Message headers usage are the message during the request from a client or during a response from a server consists of two parts. That is the starting line or several message headers and empty line and body of the message. So these are the 5 different operations you are going to get the message, what are the different options which are there in the message. Other than HTTP, we have come across so many ports also. We call the Internet Assigned Number Authority. It's going to assign the number, results the port numbers. As we know that one, FTP, different port number, UDP, different port number, TCP, different port number, this DHCP, different port number. Who will do that one? Internet Assigned Number Authority. They will take care of assigning the values. System processor software connects to them. Port number 0 means the host itself. IANA registers a register port number which is according to a specific protocol. So whichever the port number need to be assigned, it's going to be assigned by the IANA. Register port numbers are between 10242 to 49191. These are register port numbers. 212 numbers between 49 to 151 are unregistered, left for assignment and used by the users. Some of them. That is with respect to your first part of your second one. There are two chapters are there. One is with respect to IP, with respect to your protocols. Next part is your data. How exactly you are going to deal with the data. This is next chapter. It is not in the same chapter, it is the other chapter. So, data collection, storage, computing usage using a cloud platform. Here mainly we are dealing with the cloud. How I am going to store the data? How I am going to collect them? How I am going to enrich them? How I am going to refine them? All those things. See, every day data is getting updated in the cloud. Knowingly or unknowingly. I think WhatsApp has given recently one feature, one option saying that one, whatever you have already observed messages, images, after 7 days it will not be accessed. Correct? No? It will disappear. After 7 days. It's an option. You can go for an option. So, why I am telling this is, every day, some of the other data is keep on storing in the cloud itself. Even for them also it is very difficult to manage. Very difficult to manage itself. Last week, principal sir has sent me one image. I just went through it, I forget it. Here tomorrow will come and call me saying that I have sent you one image. Have you accessed that? Have you applied for task? At that time I accessed, I left it as it is. Today I am trying to access it, it's not possible for me because something disappeared. So, data collection, storage, data collection, data enrichment are very, very important. It is still used to have, but if the person who has sent me the data, if he has not deleted from his mobile, I would have accessed that one previously, but now it is not possible because we have given that option. Okay? If he has not deleted, I can access. If he is deleted from his mobile, I cannot access it. So, how exactly we deal with the cloud is very, very important. A few conventional methods for data collection and storage are as follows. Saving devices data and a local server for the device nodes. Obviously, I'm having a server in my college, I'm going to store them in one conventional method. Communicating and saving the devices data in the files locally or movable data such as a micro SD cards and computer hard disk. That is also nowadays no need to go for the extend like a hard disk. Correct now? Yes or no? Previously, some 2 years, 3 years back, if my hard disk is full, I used to go for the external hard disk. I used to have a 500 GB external hard disk or 1 terabyte external hard disk. Now it is not required because 25 GB is going to be loaded by the Google itself. 15 GB is loaded by the Google. Free of cost. You can go and store it right. Better to have 2 accounts, so you get 30 GB. One account 15 GB. Have 2 accounts, you get 30 GB. So, don't store anything in your system. System is only for operation. Only for operate them. But you want to store them in the cloud. Store them in the Google Drive. So, one way of storing is storing in your hard disk or conventional SD cards and all. Second one is like We are going to servers, college local servers. Communicating and sending the data, reserving the computation in a dedicated data store or coordinating node locally. Communicating and saving data at a local node, which is a part of the distributed DBMS. Similarly, we are going to have remote node, internet-based, communicating with internet and saving the data centers for the enterprise. Cloud is a new generation method for the data collection, storage, and computing. So conventionally, we are having so many methods. Keep in my own laptop, keep in my C drive or D drive or E drive, or then I went for the SD card, then I went for the external hard disk itself, then I went for the email. On email, I used to store all my data through email itself. Any image comes, any certificate comes now, first I will upload that to email, in my email. And then they want to provide me the space. Okay, there is drive. In the drive also I used to save that one. Now, no need to save in the drive when you can go for the cloud itself. It's one of the different methods where you can store the data. Enappa? Saka?